If I say I'll start my diet on Monday, I'm saying I don't have my power right now. So I'm going to put my power onto Monday, hoping that when I arrive, it's there. The problem is that we put our power somewhere else, so that when we get there, the pattern is we put our power somewhere else. We're not actually putting power anywhere, but putting power somewhere else. So what we want to do is kind of like inhale back in the power and say, I have power now. What is one thing that I could do that is a healthier decision for this moment? Not I'll start my diet on Monday. I will reduce my chip intake today, or I will drink more water today. So you actually start to hone your power inward, so that when you do want to make a decision, the power is there with you, which I think, that mentality, I think, is a huge shift. If you can recognize, I need to stop putting my power out and hold my power in and make a decision that is doable now. Like one thing that I always did with clients was I had them make bite-sized goals. And they'd be like, really, this is so small. And I'm like, you know what? I'm setting you up for success. So if you come back in next week and you've said you've done it, are you going to feel good or bad? I'm going to feel good because I've done it. Right. So then once the biggest thing about behavior change is you create a groove. The second that you create a groove, you can expand the groove and you can add anything into the groove. The hardest thing is creating the groove. So if you're working on creating a groove, like to just use the working out example, what they say is add it on to something that already exists. So if you, like I really wanted to start lifting weights. I have weights in my backyard and I wanted to start lifting weights. So rather than saying I'm going to start lifting weights, I added it onto my run. So at least one day a week, I do my weights after a run. I'm not trying to just like come out of it with thin air. And it works. I've been consistent with that for 7 months, at least once a week. Now I could say I want to go to twice a week, but I'm not ready for that. Not yet. So it's like hold myself accountable, right? And also be in tune with what I'm really willing to give. So the procrastination, they say, is a sign of stress, interfering with flow. So if you're procrastinating and you can stop and take an assessment, what am I stressed about? Because that's what's taking all your energy, so that you don't actually have the energy to move forward with whatever it is the goal is. And so you can start to break up that pattern by just doing some examination there. I hope you enjoyed this video. We have a bunch of other spiritual healing videos on our channel. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. I love hearing from you all. And make sure you're following me on Instagram at Awaken with Sophie.